Hi there, welcome back to another video. So if you are watching this, I'm assuming that 90% of you are either recent college graduates or are about to complete your graduation in just a few months. So you have officially reached that stage where everything starts getting real. Suddenly you're not just a student anymore. And there is that one big question that keeps coming up. What's next? What am I going to do after this? And once you reach this phase, there is that one word that seems to be everywhere. And the word is scope. All of a sudden everyone starts talking about it. Does this field have scope? Does that field have scope? And you start wondering, am I making the right choice, or is this field going to take me where I want to go? And you constantly keep asking and researching about different career options. And now if you're considering digital marketing as a career option, I'm sure you might have felt a bit lost or frustrated because it's literally everywhere. You might have seen hundreds of ads online saying that how easy digital marketing is or how quickly you can land a job, and you start wondering, like, is it too good to be true? And then the word comes again. Does digital marketing have scope? So I also had the same question when I started my career in digital marketing. So what I'm going to share in this video is my learnings and experience, and also some numbers about digital marketing. So when you ask this question, does digital marketing have scope, you would actually mean two things, or you really want to understand or get clarity on two different things. Number one, is this field itself growing? And number two, if I choose this as my career, will I be able to grow in this particular field? So these are the two questions that you want to get clarity on when you ask, does digital marketing have scope or not? So coming to the first question, is this field itself growing? So let's start by looking at where digital marketing stands today. So the internet penetration in India is now at 52%, which means that half of the population are online. They have access to the internet. That means that there are millions of potential customers out there to be reached, and obviously every business knows it. And in fact, there are 600 million internet users in India and 185 million online shoppers. And this makes India the third largest online market, right behind the US and China. And that's why if you see brands, be it big or small, they are all scrambling to improve their online presence because that's where their customers are. Now let's talk about money. In 2024 itself, brands from India alone have spent 410 billion rupees in digital marketing. So this is a clear indicator that digital marketing is growing. Brands are investing a lot of money. Brands are pumping a lot of money into digital marketing to improve their online presence, to improve their overall revenue. So as a conclusion to the first question, yes, digital marketing is definitely growing. Now coming to the most important question. If you choose digital marketing as your career, will you be able to grow in this particular field? And most of the times this question comes out of fear. Fear of competition and fear of change. There are a lot of people learning digital marketing. You're seeing hundreds of ads related to digital marketing. Everybody is talking about digital marketing. So it kind of creates a nuance in your mind that is it going to be a right choice, or will you be able to grow in this particular industry? So now let's talk about the first fear, which is competition. See, India is a population of 140 crore. So to be really honest, even getting an internship in digital marketing in 2024 has become super competitive. So you might be thinking, why has it become so hard? A part of the reason is the perception that has been created that digital marketing is easy. Just take a moment and think about it like this. Let's say you're seeing an ad on data analytics or AI saying that you can land a high paying job. Even though you know that there are a lot of money in it, you also know the fact that it's going to be hard. You wouldn't expect it to be a walk in the park. But if you see the same ad for digital marketing, let's say for example land a do a 3 months course and land a 10 LPA job, you feel like it's going to be easy. So that is the perception that has been created in the internet, that digital marketing is easy. So that's why a lot of people are floating into this field and making it feel competitive. But there are also people who are working really hard to get internships and jobs in digital marketing. So you can see two kinds of people: who listen to the noise and then comes to digital marketing, and second kind of people who realize that it's not going to be that easy, they'll have to work more. So if you stay consistent, if you stay patient, you'll definitely stand out from the crowd. You'll definitely be able to find your way out. But yes, it can be really hard and it will take time to land your first internship or job. But if you stay consistent and if you are patient, you will find the way. And the second fear most of you might have is change. What if things become irrelevant all of a sudden? What if AI takes your job? You could be learning a new feature in Google Ads in your course, and by the time you complete your course, that feature might not even exist anymore. In simple words, what works today might not work tomorrow. And when I started learning digital marketing, this was one of my biggest concerns. I was thinking about what is going to happen in this field in the next few years. What if it becomes irrelevant? But let me tell you something. Personally, I don't think that in 2024, overthinking a lot about what is going to happen in a certain industry in the next 5 years does not make any sense in the age of AI. So the only thing that you can do from your end is to adapt to those changes. Whatever changes is coming, just adapt to it. That's the only thing that you can do. But let me give you some advice. If you're just starting out, please don't stress about what is going to happen in the next 5 years. Nobody is expecting you to learn advanced tools in a specific industry when you haven't even learned the fundamentals. So no matter which career you choose, the first thing that you have to do is to make your foundation strong enough. You have to learn the fundamentals, you have to learn the basics. Once you've learned the basics, you can upskill yourself with advanced tools and whatever that is trending in the industry. Just think about it like this way. You might have seen a lot of ads on YouTube saying that combine Excel with different AI tools or create a PPT in just 10 minutes with AI. But at the first place, if you don't even know the basics of Excel, or if you don't even know how to create a basic PPT, how are you going to make the most out of these tools? So the same thing applies to digital marketing. So the first thing that you have to do if you are considering this field, take a step back from the noises, learn the fundamentals. That's the first thing that you have to do. Once you've given your time to learn the fundamentals and once you have a solid foundation, you can upskill yourself. So as a conclusion, what I'm trying to say in this video is that if you're planning to make a career in digital marketing, there are two questions that will come to your mind. Is digital marketing itself growing? If I choose this field, will I be able to grow in this field? So digital marketing is growing. It's definitely growing, and it will grow in the future also, because I've showed you the numbers. The second question is, will you be able to grow in this field? What I've said is there is competition, and most of the competition that you see out there is just noise. If you are able to learn things and if you are able to stay consistent and patient and really work hard, you will be able to start your career in this particular industry. And the second thing is the fear of change. So whatever change is coming in this particular industry, the only thing that you can do is to adapt to those changes. But before thinking about adapting those changes, the first thing that you have to do is to give yourself the time to learn the fundamentals, the time to get your basics and foundations strong enough. So I hope you liked the video. I hope that you got some kind of value from this video, and thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.